So sir, my father is from the forces. My father was second generation army man, and I have studied all around when my father was posted everywhere. So 9th onwards we settled in Chandigarh, and my schooling is from Chandigarh only, from YPS Mohali. And then 11th, 12th, 2016, those people who are from Chandigarh would know the schools. Then I went to Bombay for my graduation. I did my hotel management, to be precise, and I did economic honors from Mumbai University, and worked in the hotel industry for 3 years. Picked up in the campus by a chain called as Accor Hotels, who have Sofitel, Novotel, Pullman as their brands. So first as a management trainee, and then did a job for 3 years in the hotel industry. I realized that there's a lot of physical work and less of mental exercising, so I kind of quit and took a sabbatical and did my MBA in finance and marketing. And after that I was picked up by Citibank in their private wealth, and luckily I was posted at Chandigarh branch only. There for a year and a half I kind of developed this thing that why not take an entrepreneurial plunge. And the reason to do that was when I used to look at probably the kind of work the bank is asking us to do, and we possibly could do it for ourselves. So the next logical step was to get into a smaller organization, because Citibank is a very big structured company, you can do as much. I moved to a company called India World Securities. I became the branch manager, and at 26 I became the regional manager and vice president, youngest in the company's history. And luckily I had some ESOPs of about one at that time. So in May 2007, after working for a year and a half with both the companies, I in fact forfeited my ESOPs and started as a sole proprietor with Tiger Investments. And as luck would have it, which I'd like to say that luck also plays a big part, that within first 3-4 months I was feeling that why did I even waste 3 years? I should have gotten earlier. I was about 27, and then 2008 January came, the Lehman Brothers crisis and the subprime crisis. So पहले तो 6-7 महीने बड़ा कुछ ठीक लग रहा कि अब ठीक हो जाएगा, अब ठीक हो जाएगा, अब ठीक हो जाएगा. And I was working against the tide. I'd opened up a branch in Chandigarh. Within 6 months I'd opened a branch in Yamunanagar, one in Ambala. I'd opened one branch in Jalandhar also. So within 2 years we were sitting at about 4 branches. I think I was naive at that time. I needed to do a lot of homework, but I was expanding at a fast pace. But the problem was I was working against the tide. Till 2010 the markets were only falling. And by then I had exhausted a lot of my own personal savings, which I was fortunate to have on the first instance. Then I started to close some branches because I felt that nothing against any city, but purely from a business perspective. I was stretched between 150 kilometers in Haryana and 150 kilometers in Jalandhar, and I was doing a lot of running around. So I started to contract my branches and came down to Chandigarh only. So it's been a 15 to 16 years journey. I started with direct stocks and then branched into mutual funds in around 2010-11. But till 13 or 14, my main focus area was direct stock trading only. It's around 14, 15 or 16, I realized that I need to move towards the mutual fund thing, because let's be honest, the margins in stockbroking drastically came down, the compliances went up, the costing of that part became very, very high. So then I started pursuing mutual funds, but I also started doing a lot of loans. We do corporate debt restructuring, project financing even today. And we also took up insurance as a category, basically to cover the entire gamut of financial services. The logical add-ons was doing PMS and EIF. So today I feel gratified being part of this industry and having you and many other stalwarts of our industry, who keep on doing sessions, and we keep on getting enriched. A month back there was another entity who had done a session in Chandigarh. So one thing which we feel good about that Chandigarh now is under the roadmap of the places which are counted amongst whenever you plan an itinerary of 10-12 cities in India. Chandigarh is a very small city, but if you talk to anyone in India that you're from Chandigarh, they give you a lot of respect. So this is one city we should be really proud of. though the government of India rates Indore as the cleanest city, I take it with a pinch of salt. I don't think so. There can be one city better than Chandigarh.
I also agree.
Yeah. So I can never believe that, but let the rankings say whatever they are. I am fortunate that my father took the decision to settle down in Chandigarh, and of which I am a part of. And good city to be in. I am 100% Chandigarhian by core and heart and everything. And we handle in MF a business about 160 crores, and we do PMS, AF, direct stocks. We touch almost 200. And so that's been the thing I would like to say, sir. Pass it to Rishi.